Hello and welcome to ReginaldESQ. I'm Underhook and I have a kick-ass game for you in the M6, American Tier 6 Heavy Tank. The map is Winter Himmelsdorf and it's a Tier 6 game, although there's only about 6 Tier 6s on the enemy team. Most of the rest of the tanks are Tier 5 with 1 Tier 4. Now I did just do a review of the KV-85 and I think I said in that if you're going to use the 100 millimeter on the KV-85, well then you might as well drive the M6, because the 90 millimeter on this tank is just as good, if not better, than the 100 millimeter on the KV-85, and this tank has superior armor and superior gun depression. Superior armor is my opinion. Some people do disagree with that, some of my clanmates, but I think it does, and I think it has, obviously has superior gun depression at 10 degrees rather than the 3 degrees of the KV-85. So here we come, there's a chaffee there. I'm not even going to stop. If he comes out, we're just going to fire and shot goes true and he bounces off us. Actually it was a ricochet, so he must have hit us on a funny angle. Probably hit our turret. There's an SU-85. I'm not going to stick my front out. I'm going to try and side scrap. The sides of the tank aren't very strong, but it's enough for him to bounce off us anyway. Looks like maybe, actually I think he hit our gun. I do get hit just here by artillery as my teammate rams me in the back. And say goodnight to the chaffee. So now I'm moving around here. VK getting in my way, but hey, he wants to play too. I'm just wanting him to move up so that I can get a shot on this guy. And nice shot on the T-34-85. Very good medium tank. I've recently reviewed that as well. I really like that tank. Alright, so now the VK is going to block me off, or is he? No, he's being a really good player and he's moved to the side a little bit to allow me to get shot, so that's great. Bit of a silly shot that bounced off the mantlet of that Hellcat, but he's backed off, which allows me now to maybe try and push through a little bit. I can see down there there's an arty down there. So I put one in, immediately move back, and he does fire at us, but hits the rock in front anyway. That Hellcat is just keeps pulling back, so we move out and have a shot at that E2, but it bounces. His front was very well angled. It was probably a silly shot on my part. I fired at that guy, the E2 again, but someone kills before my shot hits. A KV-1 did 88 to me. I think he's firing HE. No, he's firing AP. Okay. So, I've bounced a couple of shots. This time we get the hull of the Hellcat, so that's a lot better. We get a good shot into him. So, it's an action-packed game. You can't ask for much more action, but you can see here how our gun depression is great. Like, if I was in the KV-85 there, I wouldn't have been able to do those shots. And I'm only having to expose my well-armed turret. I don't get to have that shot. Now, I can see the enemy is capping. We've got quite a few tanks going this way, and I can see a Cromwell on our rear lines there, so I decided I'm going to go back this way, because it looks like the Cromwell's probably carving our guys up from behind. Tank is quite mobile for a heavy. And now that the KV-85 has come in place of the old KV-1S, I really get the feeling now that this is the best heavy tank in Tier 6, in my opinion. It's the most versatile. Nobody there. So yeah, I'm going to go the long way around here to see if I can catch this Cromwell unawares. But actually, looking on the map now, the Cromwell's moved right away now anyway, but you never know, we might catch someone around this way. My team has now collapsed. There's only 3 of us left and there are 5 of the enemy left, and they're capping. I see a tank down there, but I don't want to engage it because I want to reset cap. So I'm just going to keep going. I've got to get the cap. That's my primary objective here. Oh, here we go. So T-67, we do get a shot into him. And now we've got a T-34 in front of us. I'm not going to stop. Even though I know there's a tank behind me, I've got to get to cap to reset cap. Cromwell, it was down the side there, he puts a shot into me. As you can see, fires well on the move, the M6. So now I'm trying to get to the side here so they can't shoot me in the back so easily. And I'll stop to make sure that shot's finished off their T-34. So I'm going to keep heading to cap. I realise that T-67 is going to try and sneak one in the back, so I'm driving forward by my turret to the back. And and he pops out to try and get me again, and he's down. So now it's myself and the French TD against 3 enemy. He's behind them. I'm getting shot in the back, I just noticed. So I hit this Matilda and reset cap, and the Cromwell manages to finish me off. I don't think a Samoa S35, actually it is a very good TD. I don't think he's going to be able to finish him off. Nah, the Matilda BP finishes him off. Ah well, such is life. So we had a really good game, but unfortunately we weren't able to, I made a lot of sacrifices to try and get the cap. I took a lot of hits. We actually did reset the cap, which was great, but we didn't have enough tanks left at the end to do anything about it. So we managed to get mastery in that game and high caliber, and you can see we hit a lot of tanks. We finished on top 4 experience and on top 4 damage as well. Actually, that wasn't a lot of XP for a mastery. Oh, that's because we lost. So 839 XP, and the top tank on the other team only got 895, and that was the winning team. So we did pretty good for a losing game. So 17 rounds we fired, 16 of them were direct hits, and 14 of the 16 penetrated. So good accuracy at close range, of course. Damage of 2,591 is really good in a tier 6 tank. We received 17 hits, of which 9 penetrated, so we bounced 8. So good armor, especially when you're top tier. We blocked 695 and spotted 2. Damaged 10 tanks, destroying 5 of them, which was a really good result. So we nearly got a top gun there. And got a fair bit of assistance damage there as well. Base defense points, only 14, so maybe somebody else had shot it before I got there, which is disappointing. And good income of 46,000, and then we got another 5,000 for courageous resistance, bringing it up to 51. Only fired standard ammunition, and with the repair cost came out to 42,000 profit, which is a lot of profit. So yeah, it was 839, but we got courageous resistance. That brought our standard XP up to 1,304, and with premium that's 1956. Obviously that's why we got mastery. It was quite a bit of XP. Alright, well, hope you enjoyed that game. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. If you'd like to see more, please subscribe to ReginaldESQ. Have fun.